Hey guys, Wasfrick here with a helmet review. This time I am reviewing my M1940 German Stahlhelm. I actually got this helmet from a good friend of mine. He was nice enough to give it to me. Unfortunately, it was in pretty bad shape except for the shell. There was only the metal band for the helmet liner, and then the previous owner had glued the helmet liner into this mining hat, or this hard hat. So the liner was completely trashed. I actually had to go and order a new liner from someone over in Europe. But the liner I got was in fantastic condition. It looks pretty much brand new, but it's, I'm pretty sure, an unissued liner. The only problem was I had to also get the rivets to place it inside the helmet shell, but that wasn't very much of a problem. I was able to pretty much do that in just a day. Now the M1940 consists of a shell and liner. The shell is made of a nickel steel with a large projecting rear skirt and a projecting visor, which offer excellent protection against shrapnel, which is what this helmet was designed to resist. Now I know these helmets will stop certain calibers of pistols, but these helmets were made just to stop fragmentation. So it's got a, like I said, it's got a large projecting visor, a projecting rear skirt, and then it's just a very well profiled helmet. The helmet has an 8-finger leather liner, pretty much identical to what you will find on the Czech M52. It has a drawstring in the center to customize the fit, and the actual metal band that the liner is fastened to is adjustable for circumference. And then it has an adjustable leather chin strap. A variety of camouflage covers in differing patterns were used with the Stahlhelm during World War II. The different patterns you can find are plane tree, palm tree, oak A, oak B, which is what I have right here. This is a reversible spring and fall pattern, Liebermuster, tan and water, blurred edge, and splinter. These are all the camouflage patterns that were used during World War II by the German Wehrmacht and the Waffen SS. The cover I have currently installed on the helmet is an Oak B reversible cover. This is Oak B because Oak A has rings around the pieces of the pattern that are on the helmet. Now this is a fall, which I have on the outside. It's a nice orange and purple, which actually works pretty well. And then there's a reverse, which is a green and purple. The helmet cover is secured to the helmet by these black hooks. Now I have the Oak B cover over a previous incorrect cover that I got. It's in a Erbsenmuster pattern, which was never actually issued to the German forces. I didn't know that. And so I just have this underneath the oak cover because this Stahlhelm was chromed by the previous owner, and I don't feel like painting over it. So to hide the shining chrome, I have the Erbsenmuster cover with the Oak B cover over it. In terms of coverage, the Stahlhelm compares favorably to the M1 and the British Mark II and Mark IV helmets used during the war. The Stahlhelm has superior coverage to both helmets. It has a projecting visor, which protects against shrapnel coming from above and also protects against the elements. And it has a large flared skirt at the back, which gives good protection to the back of the head. I don't have a British helmet, but I do have an M1 helmet to compare to the Stahlhelm. Right here I have my World War II US M1 helmet shell. The liner is a 1962 liner, but it is similar enough to the older liners for the purpose of this video. To get a look at an older style M1 helmet liner, you can check out my French M51 helmet video. The liner in that is identical to the World War II US M1 liners. Now this is the US M1, called the steel pot because of its shape. The helmet shell is like a large bowl. It provides decent enough coverage to the top of the head and the sides, but the back of the neck is relatively exposed compared to the German Stahlhelm, which wins out in the protection category. In addition, the German Stahlhelm is made from a superior steel to the US M1. Now where the Stahlhelm fails to hold up is its liner. The liner is a very basic, well, I wouldn't say too basic, the Soviet helmets are a lot more basic. It's a simple leather liner attached to a steel band which is riveted and placed into the helmet. There is only a drawstring for adjustment, and there is a limited amount of adjustment in the band of the helmet liner. If you wanted a different size of helmet, you would have to get a different size shell, which can lead to logistical issues. Now the M1 was made in a single size shell, but with a 100% fully adjustable liner. The level of customization in the liner of the M1 is just outstanding. Then there would be a drawstring in the center, and then in addition, the leather headband is fully adjustable to what you would need. And in addition, the M1 has a liner which is separated from the shell. In cold weather, it would insulate the wearer's head, whereas the Stahlhelm, it's just a steel shell, so the steel shell gets cold, and then there's just a thin layer of leather protecting you from the elements. Also, if the shell of the M1 gets damaged, you can just simply replace the shell with a new one. Whereas the German Stahlhelm, if the helmet shell gets trashed, you pretty much have to get a new helmet unless you want to remove the liner.